I think there are a couple of ways that I can answer this question. The first is getting to a place of inner peace through allowing all the versions of you to have their moment. You want inner peace, but are you allowing the unhappy versions of you to have their moment, or the angry versions of you to have their moment, the frustrated versions of you to have their moment? Are you allowing your anxiousness to have its moment? And when I say that, I'm not saying just you have a moment where you sit with that and that be it, but really, really, taking it out of the place that you've tucked it away within yourself and seeing it for what it is and allowing it to acknowledging it and not suppressing it. Sometimes we get into a state of suppressing so much that our soul begins to really, really get uncomfortable and start to bring us a sense of unrest because it wants all of those things to be acknowledged. So if you want more inner peace, it could be the understanding of making sure you let every version of you have its moment, to be angry, to be upset, to be frustrated, anxious, whatever the case may be. Allow those versions of you that are lined up inside of you to come forward and have their moment. And after all of those things have had their moment, peace will be there. Peace is behind it, and maybe there'll be moments of peace as you do give each of those things their moment. But that greater understanding of inner peace that you want, it's behind all of those things. And I think the second understanding is looking at your environment and being sure that your environment itself is peaceful. Are you in a relationship that is unpeaceful to you? Are you allowing people in your life, friend wise or family wise, that run over your boundaries or are unpeaceful to you? Are you in a job situation or a living situation that is unpeaceful to you? So if you're allowing any of those things in your environment to be unpeaceful, then that's the opposite of what you want. You want to magnetize more peace into your environment. Then it's important to make sure that you are keeping that type of energy around you. And that will assist you in moving toward more inner peace. And also, too, if you have energies in your environment that are more peaceful or trying to move towards more peace for themselves, then that may also help you begin to acknowledge the things that you need to release mentally and emotionally to bring more peace to you, you know? And the last one, I think, is really asking yourself the question and making sure that you are moving how your soul wants you to move on your journey. Are you going after the things that you want for yourself? You taking action how your soul is asking you to? Are you speaking up for yourself in your life the way you need to? All of those things are important. Your soul wants you to move in a specific way, and if you aren't, then it may throw tantrums. Your soul will throw a tantrum, and it's not always a fun thing. And you may think that's just the inner thing, but it can be in your environment too. Maybe there are things that are toppling down or going wrong or going in a way that you don't like, and it's your soul trying to get your attention, trying to get you to move toward inner peace. Do what's necessary. And sometimes, a lot of times, depending on how much control you've tried to have over your life, it can be a lot. It can be complex to unknot and unravel. But if you begin the process now, then you'll get there. The first step is just to take a step. So if you are really wanting to find inner peace for yourself, let this be a first step for you. Take this moment and begin to ask yourself, what do I need to do? In what way? Within the realm of the things that I've discussed here, in what way do I need to make shifts or changes in my environment to move toward inner peace? And, some of those things may feel out of control in your life at this moment, out of your control in your life at this moment. So ask yourself, what is in my control to make it even easier? What is in my control at this time? What feels more in my control at this time to help me move toward inner peace? And begin there. Begin unraveling the knots and shifting and changing your path just through that.